What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Humankind. And we are picking up where we left off last time. We unlocked the ability to absorb cities. I'm just going to read this real quick, because the whole process didn't make a ton of sense to me, and actually I've read this already, and I still don't 100% get it. But you can now use influence to merge two adjacent cities together. This will make them become a single city with their infrastructures, FEMS output, and construction queue merged together. So I'm wondering if... Note that this will still impact your stability. What I'm wondering is if you should plan for this in the late game by having two cities who have two different sets of infrastructures, right? And then you put them together, and then all of a sudden, boom, you've got all the infrastructures at like half the time. I don't know. I do not know. So if we click here, like Knossos cannot be done without adjacent outpost. Huh. Are there unclaimed wonders? No, right? Okay. Interesting. See, like, this can merge. But yeah, for an amount so... I don't even know why. When I logged in, it gave me these messages and stuff. It's like sometimes the advisor, I guess, I don't know what else you might call it, isn't like working the way it should on the turn when you actually need the advice. So it's giving me the advice now, but I've already, spent turns with this mechanic in. But I do see that this costs like 30,000, 11,000 influence here, which is not something we're ready to work with. And our money situation is getting a little tight. What is our next? Seafaring Mastery is our next tech. I'm much more interested in getting some of these civics knocked out, but they're so dang expensive. Some of our tech will lower the cost of some of these civics, but there's probably some of these that could be complete game changers. I mean, something like this, maybe the cost of prevents any empire revolution. Anyway, okay. That's enough of all that. I think today what I wanted to do, more than anything else in the whole wide world, is use these guys, my Gajnal, to hit Moreau. But what is our war support?
You have my ear. For a time.
It's going to be a hot second before we can go to a declare war, I think. We've got to get up to 80 support. Yeah, it's not going so hot for that. Other empires will call me a traitor. Dang. I don't want that at all. So it looks like we might just be rolling turns for a little while, which I'm okay with. Just kind of checking to see what potentially can do what.
5 market quarters isn't a sign of greed.
We're near the end of this campaign.
Seafaring. To safely travel the dangerous, hungry oceans. You can cause trouble anywhere you want now, and have a better chance of getting away with it.
Nice, I like that. Let's acknowledge. What's our next tech? Guilds. That will give us trade insurance, okay. Pollution, commodity markets, and saboteurs, a melee close combat unit. Interesting. I'm probably just getting this because the tech is really fast. Yeah, and we're on to alchemy after that, and then 3-masted ship. I mean, this will fulfill what I need, and even getting an additional unit slot for an army is pretty sweet. Colony plan. Okay. All that's good stuff. All this is going to do is basically give me my stars faster for my next era. What do we have that isn't going? This place probably needs stuff. I don't know if we can spend a bunch of turns helping them build the Eiffel Tower. We should probably do other things. I like this hamlet. I feel like you want to put this somewhere. Oh wow, does it gives that much food? Oh, okay. I didn't realize it gave food like that, but that's a ton of food, Jesus. Okay, that's awesome. I wasn't expecting to get that kind of benefit, but I'm glad I am. And then we can get some of this other stuff too. some of the cheaper stuff. Let's just get that in the works for now. Stability's not really a problem here. Yeah, that's fine for now. Anything else? Nothing. Okay.
Incredible. 10 territories pulled together into a single megalopolis. The next challenge is to come up with a suitably epic name.
We become a megalopolis. What does that even... What does that mean? Okay, this civilization... Ah, Kerma. This place has just been killing it with the science production. Speeding up our research nicely.
You should listen to this.
Yes. You have my attention.
So, someone pointed out to me in the comment section that countering isn't completely negative free. That it does have an effect on the attitude of the person that we, do that with. Obviously, I want to go to war with them. We're nearing the end of our campaign, so I don't even know really how much I should care about pissing everybody else off. Although I imagine if I go to war with everyone, they'll drop the hammer on me. But right now, I'm just going to counter.
Sweeten the deal.
Make them... There's two ways to do it. Either we go to war with them and break the treaties or whatever, break the trust of everyone around us, become a traitor, or we kind of piss them off so much that they declare war on us, even though it's not in their best interest. So we, gold them into war. I think that could work. Money situation's looking good. Gain some pop. Oh, what's the deal here? Yeah, it's weird. It's not showing me the ones that I can get. I guess, I don't know. What? Doesn't this look different? Where are the little, red, marks here? Okay, I don't know. Something weird's going on, guys. Aristocracy, we can get extra money. This moves us away from science and back towards stability.
Whether they're smarter...
Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Maybe it's just because I had enough to get it. The superior bloodlines of nobility can lead this empire to greatness. See how that changed? It looks like we got about an extra 50 money per turn from that at the cost of all of that influence. I feel like we want to get a hamlet everywhere. Queue these bad boys up. And guilds have been researched. Associations of artisans or merchants ensure the quality of trades, but can also lead to secretive alliances. What do you do, actually? Traveling undercover, the saboteur relays details of enemy movements, but can also cause mayhem in enemy lands by sacking unguarded cities. Very interesting. Okay. I don't know how the pollution... I haven't seen, a pollution panel since we've been playing. If we go here, is there some way to look at pollution that I just haven't seen? Bountiful. Okay. That's one of the events we have going on. Yeah, I don't see anything. The heresy of science. Oh god, no, please. Are we mere animals? Word spreads that natural philosophers are conceiving theories regarding the providence of life itself. To imagine that men and beasts might have shared common ancestors would be an affront to many, and cause a revolution in the way that people view themselves. These theories could undermine the realm's official faith, and by extension your authority. What is your position on this matter? I don't know if it was Voltaire. I just remember one of the French, philosophers, it may have been Voltaire, who would essentially, dissect living animals. Like his wife's own cat or dog or something like that, to prove that they didn't have souls. It's kind of like that weird era of science where people were trying to, shake off the yoke of regressive religion and figure stuff out. Our options here are forbid, forces choice literalism for civic science effects, Okay. Or forces embrace. We must recognize the progress we can make by adopting these ideas. Oh, hell no. No, no, no. Science. Science, baby. Okay. Let's end the turn. And our population is growing. We're only 2 away from the agrarian star. I'm sure I was wondering too if the... basically the game ends if I win or someone else wins. I feel like won't I just be able to continue playing like every other Civ game? Like, I can still play as like a sandbox and mess around and learn more about what's going on. Still wage war, build ships and explore and find new wonders and all the cool stuff. Okay, we got another one of these. In the grand scheme of things, I guess 200 tech is not a ton. Get another event here. Of nobles and their duty. Just as the empire population has grown, so have the aristocratic classes. As they consolidate themselves into influential houses, now is the time to decide whether their power should be endorsed or whether it should be shattered. I can't quite tell which... like what culture this is. It looks Asian to me. I think that's probably pretty clear. I don't know, I can't tell. This looks like it's probably based on something real. New civic aristocracy evolution. We need 10k for that. Money from grievance and surrender. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot of science quarters. Neither one of these seems pretty great. Oligarchy and Democratic Republic. I don't think either one of those is gonna work for now, considering we need thousands more. Let's pop another turn. I want this Eiffel Tower, man. Aerostar unlocked. We're so close. The tech will set us free. And alchemy has been researched. With roots in religion and natural philosophy, the subject searches to understand both the mystical and the mundane. One of the only like animes that I kind of wish I had watched that I didn't when I was still young was Full Metal Alchemist. I only saw a few episodes. Everyone I kind of like trust their opinion on animes. Like, man, yeah, it's pretty good. You should watch it. I just never did. I don't know. Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin got those. DBZ got that. I've got 2 episodes left of Cowboy Bebop, the last 2 episodes, and I wanted to rewatch the movie. But man, that's been a fun time. Anyway, we unlocked the Apothecary. Gives stability per researchers. That's pretty cool. Dispensing remedies from dried toads to parched bees. The Apothecary might have mixed medical results, but the upturn and satisfaction is universal. I love that it doesn't actually give me health or anything. It just gives me stability. It's like pure placebo. And then Alchemist's Workshop. All manner of strange and wonderful things are found in the Alchemist's Workshop as mind and matter are investigated with theological zeal. Okay. And it gives you just a straight up bonus to science. Very cool. Alright. What do we have to do? They're reverential to us.
I am interested by your proposal.
We are going to go to war at some point. I didn't get elephants to not use them. Is our culture being messed with? Yeah. Let's use that to make sure that our culture is fine. Okay, I think that worked the way I wanted it to, right? I don't know, man. I think we use it here to try and make sure that we keep our culture on the edge out here. Can you be attached to something? Oh, you can. Boom. Attach. Hell yeah. Join the Empire, my friends. Let's make this our harbor for if we ever do need to go to war with some of these other continents. Kana Kisla. Oh, that's right. You know what we never really did? Was view the world, basically. Yeah, there's some fog of war, but maybe there's some cool stuff we can see. Let me see something real quick. Does it show me, like, where... No, it doesn't. I was going to say, does it show me Mount Vesuvius? If it doesn't do that, then it's not going to show me other wonders. I don't know. I'm looking at everything trying to see wonders. Judaro. Looks like a pretty big city. They've all got at least the stone walls, probably. So attacking these places, probably not the easiest. Though I feel like my fortifications are much better, much stronger. Alright. Let's roll it again. Wow, everything's still good. Our empire management must be pretty good. If everyone's still happy after all these turns and I don't have to do anything. I'm just raking in the tech. We're about to get it. Someone's thinking. Just consolidating this. I mean, is this showing culture or is this just showing control? Those stripes might have just meant that this was just an outpost that was unattached. And now that it's attached, it's come under our complete influence. Or maybe that is showing, it since it became an attached part of our city, that it now got the extra cultural boost. I don't know. I don't know 100% how that works. I'd love to know where my ship is. It's way out in the world somewhere. Finding me stuff. Who has things to do? Knossos. Okay. A forest. It does lower pollution, but I feel like, I don't know, is pollution something that we have to be worried about? Is there a way to see pollution? Or maybe it's like in a more advanced era? Does the game only go up to industrial? I feel like it doesn't, or it shouldn't. We can get monies from harbors. Stability here is great. Let's go boom, boom, boom.
Compared to this 20 territory behemoth, most other cities should be referred to as neighborhoods.
Awesome. Yeah, man, we got the pyramids, bro. Go see down here. Take that, thank you. Okay. Got some stuff we can build down here, too. Look for a good hamlet spot. Oh, damn. Look at all the food and industry there. Jesus. Huh. I wonder if I'm not fully understanding just how good these are. That's possible. Let's get this stuff. Yeah, let's get more farmer stuff. Let's get... Yeah, stability could be useful. Science is useful. Yeah, get all that in the turn. Pollution pan. Okay, now I'm getting the ability to understand pollution. Ah. The pollution panel allows you to monitor your current pollution and pollution output per turn. Hover over it for more details. Okay, mine is level 0. The atmosphere is being polluted from the Mexicans, who are the top polluter. I wonder if that's because they have access to coal and oil, and they're using those resources. I wouldn't be surprised if that's how that was determined. Alright, choose a new era. We didn't even get any of the Austro-Hungarian units. We have settlers. I haven't seen these before. Caravans full of families, livestock, supplies, and hopes. These vulnerable convoys allow nations to establish distant footholds. It creates a city with some industry and 3 population, as well as a set of infrastructures from the medieval era and earlier. Very cool. I'll probably build one of those. We'll choose now. Oh, damn. Are we the first ones here? Oh, hell yeah. Okay. We're not going to stay as Austro-Hungarians. Australians. All-terrain PMV. You guys know I'm choosing primarily based on how cool the units are. They're an armored vehicle immune to suppression. All-terrain ignores all-terrain movement penalties. We need a lot of oil for this. And we need composite armor. These improved APCs include modifications that adapt them to the extremes of Australian geography. They have plus 20% industry on all cities. And they have a strip mining complex. Big time pollution. And builder is what they're more focused on. Okay, Brazilians. Lung of the planet. Plus 3 food on the tile producing food. That's great. God is big, but the forest is bigger. What an interesting quote. Agronomy lab. Huh. Lots of food. Jeez. Okay. And then, what are these dudes? Jungle Brigades. Oh, these guys are sick. These soldiers, often recruited from indigenous populations, are arguably the best jungle fighters in the world. They're gunners and master ambushers. Provides increased ambusher bonuses when on forest tiles. The Chinese. Behold the indomitable spirit of the industriousness and bravery, rather. Sorry, I messed up your quote, guys. Plus 10% money on all cities. Seems fitting. They have Congress. Alright. I mean, that seems pretty good. It's like another version of... what are the Hamlets or whatever we're making? And they have Guardians. These mobile missile platforms are designed to strike targets up to hundreds of kilometers away. They're heavy weapons, so they'd be like a couple steps up from our mortars. Multi-rocket bombard. It looks like maybe that's computer chips at the bottom left, too. It shows oil. It looks like nuclear as well. Jeez, we're so far from that. What is their range, though? 8. God. Free officers here, the Egyptians. All rivers flow from the Nile. Plus 4 influence on emblematic district. They have archaeological dig. Lots of influence. Very influence-based. Easy to see that. They have anti-colonialism. Allied units gain a combat strength bonus when attacking stronger units. Infused with revolutionary zeal. When fighting superior forces, the free officers give strength to those who fight by their side. Okay, let's go to Indians. Another world is not only possible, she is on her way. Influence and money. They have ashrams. Very cool. I think we've maxed out our faith. Or maybe we've maxed out our faith only for our current era. I don't know. But I do know that I have maxed out my faith currently. I think it was 4 tiers and we made it all the way to the 4th one. Peacekeepers. They have Peace Protector. Bonus combat strength for each war declared on their owner. So if people are at war with me, we're fine. Okay. The Japanese, they have robots serving ramen. Silicon dreaming while honoring ancient ways brings prosperity. Is that a haiku? Seems like a haiku. Minus 20% on all technological cost when researching. They have the robotics lab. Lots of industry and science. Okay. And then Ryzen, I think. That looks kind of like more World War II era, like Zeros, right? One of the most capable carrier-based fighters. The Ryzen have a reputation as dogfighters without peer. I mean, it's got a propeller on it. That looks pretty World War II-ish to me. They're light. Destroyed if a single attack ever removes more than half of the unit's health. Wow. Okay. But they're a fighter. Patrol aircraft unit able to provide vision and counter enemy aircraft. Can also strike ground targets with reduced efficiency. So they're very good against other aerial units. The Swedes here... A human empowered and enlightened can achieve anything. They're very science-based. They have the Research Institute and stealth corvettes. Oh, I've seen these types of ships. They're very cool. They're hard to detect due to their angular form and composite hulls with lower radar, magnetic, and infrared detection. Interesting. And they're stealthy ships. The Turks here. Spill blood for your land, for it gives you everything. They get bonus to food. They get public schools. And then stealthy operative missiles. Doesn't appeal to me all that much. Alright, Americans. What do you got for me, Americans? All in this great land can live the American dream. Influence and money. The Defense Agency. Combat strength for units in or adjacent to the district. Plus 2 influence per adjacent garrison. And they get lightning. So multi-row aircraft and aerial stealth. This seems real damn strong, but I feel like I'm nowhere near the tech needed to get that. And then the Soviets here have Red Tide. Lower industry cost, bonus combat strength. Comrades, the motherland calls. They have an arms factory, which gives you industry and money, but also pollution and lower stability. Creates a new deposit of weapons, which is automatically exploited. They get a tank. Regenerates health after battles. I think we're going with the Soviets. Alright, Tovarish. Let's do it. Let's adopt the Soviets. Nice. Oh, we look badass. Confirmed.
The human mind, creative, imaginative, and ingenious at turning every single human invention to its most violent end. We pray or hope, looking forward to a future which, with luck, will be counted in millennia, not in months. Production and expansion. A very good choice to complete the arc of Humankind, as long as you like the color red.
Alright, guys. The Mexicans now feel differently toward us. Let's go into diplomacy.
Perhaps we have some common ground.
So we got the achievement Pace Setter. So somehow they were able to pollute the world without having access to the contemporary era. Okay. What's the problem, guys? What's the problem? No, y'all are going down. Y'all are going down at some point. I'm gonna stop playing with y'all eventually.
My people need...
We are the world's most technologically advanced faction. Let's start looking, instead of just getting like every thing that there is to get, maybe we do start looking forward to some of these later texts. Look how far down we are considering where we're at. Like, we're nowhere even near line infantry. To get to guerrilla warfare would take like another 50 turns. Heavy machine guns. Like, I'm nowhere near tanks. Yeah, my tank stuff is way over here. The amount of stuff that I need is kind of insane. Whale fishing. I feel like the game is kind of outpacing itself. Maybe I should have... Or maybe it's me. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I should be more focused on certain texts instead of kind of getting everything. But I feel like you kind of want everything. Let's get Flintlock next. Movable typeface. That's a lot of science. Let's get that as well. Get the carbine. Military school is also excellent. For making one particular city perhaps our center of unit production. Let's just kind of use those for now. I'm happy though. This is like... The game ends in 48 turns. Really? I should have gone for a longer victory condition, I feel. What does this do? Target another empire's outpost or administrative center with an army to forcibly add it to your empire. This will take the army a few turns and can be interrupted. You cannot trigger multiple annexations at the same time and will need to wait a few turns after each successful annexation before using this affinity action again. Okay. So for instance, I could bring these guys over here. Let's go do that. Wait, are you guys gonna die going into the deep water? Well, I messed that up. Let's just not die from going in the deep water. That's all I care about. Oh, they're having mutinies here. How far will you push humankind? The Soviets entered the final era. Once any of the following has occurred, the empire with the most fame will be declared the victor. The game will end when one of the following conditions is reached. Reaching the last turn on 300 turns. Earning every contemporary era star, unlocking all of the in-game technologies, eliminating all the other empires, vassalizing all the surviving empires, sending a mission to Mars, rendering the world unfit for humankind. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get there. But I am kind of a close third in terms of fame.
We would all benefit from growing.
My people need more.
You guys, let's get you an arms factory. Gotta build an arms factory. We have an event here. Fever season, an unusual wave of sickness has broken out in the overcrowded metropolis of Knossos. The origin of the illness is unknown. Some speculate it could be related to smog and pollution, while others say it could be something more dangerous, or it could be just a spike in flu. In any case, more elderly are filling the city's hospital wards. Do you institute quarantine measures now, or wait longer? This is too real. Quarantine. Announcing preventative measures will have economic costs, but ensure safety and can be an opportunity for study. I don't mind that. I'm making a ton of money. Or wait for unexpected consequences. No, let's quarantine. There's a whole conversation in there that we could have. A rebellion will occur if you don't raise stability. I guess that's why we had our army here, right? Alright, go back. Halberdiers. Could definitely afford to upgrade some of these units. Leverage our gold instead of the turns in our cities. Because at some point these are all going to be upgraded. Feels good. Go team. I haven't moved my armies in so long. I've still got swordsmen on the board. That's probably enough for now, but I'm gonna upgrade them all anyway. Very nice. And up next would probably be, I forget what it is, but we've got a lot of gunpowder type stuff coming up. You guys here, y'all just chill. Just continue preventing the stability issues that we know are coming until we get some of these other things put in. Did we already build the aqueduct? Can add stone walls there. They have no walls at all. That is incorrect. End the turn. Gotta have walls, guys. Let's end the turn again. I'll take that. Thank you. And we've almost got the Eiffel Tower done. To call. What do you have for me? Let's get you one of these as well. Pop that there. The arms factory. And with pollution, we definitely need to start also making forests. Maybe on some of these areas that don't really have much. I don't know. See what this event is. A city for everyone. Passeron is now vast and teeming with life, but the builders of yore designed it with countless steep steps, narrow doorways, and high curbs. As such, it cannot be said to be as accommodating to some as it is to others. Your architects have drawn up plans for a grand act of modernization, a redesign which would bring accessibility, ease, and safety to as many souls as possible. At significant costs, they await your decision. We can compromise, giving stability everywhere for 10 turns. Improve accessibility and safety only in commercial hotspots, increasing their appeal to visitors. We can modernize them, wrecking our money for 10 turns, but really increasing our science. I like that. Or ignore and giving us money and reducing our science. I'm going to go for the bonus to science over stability.
Reaching the end of an ideology axis isn't extremist. Think of it as being focused, yes? Very goal-oriented.
Is there a tier 4? I don't think there is. I think we're maxed out on this.
Welcome. Let us speak honestly with each other.
15 market quarters? Who knew there was such fortune in begging, borrowing, and stealing?
Naval artillery has been researched. Waging war at sea requires improvements, from simply keeping gunpowder dry to planning global supply networks. A carrack is a new ship type. And we have the ability to put even more units in a particular army. And we can get a new wonder. Each of these distinguished monuments can be a testament to humankind's power and ingenuity for millennia to come.
Proof of what you can do with a bit of iron, a bit of math, and thousands of liters of paint.
Huh. Doesn't it have to be repainted all the time? Or, like, very often? Look at that. We've got the Forbidden City and the Eiffel Tower, like, right next to each other. How cool is that? Along with some of these other, like the Opera House, the Jama Masjid. Hell yeah. Let's go in here and see what are the new unclaimed wonders. Christ the Redeemer. Okay, bonus faith and stability. Faith not, you know, what? Not great, but look at all the bonuses to food, money, and industry in all cities. We got the Empire State Building. Boost to our money. Let's actually read what it says, too. With outstretched arms, sending a universal message offering peace and welcoming, this statue makes a powerful statement of hope. The Empire State Building says the bold 102-story Art Deco design is both a celebration and engine of capitalism and is a much sought-after address for businesses. The Sydney Opera House, on a calm city, which I don't know what that means. Maybe just like if you hover over the city, it'll say calm, right? All of those benefits. Housing multiple performance venues within its shelled roofs, the centerpiece is a 2,679-seat concert hall for the world's greatest orchestras. We have Big Ben. I think we've looked at Big Ben, as well as the Statue of Liberty. And I'm going to go for Christ the Redeemer. Alright. And then with that done, Highmount has some things it's currently doing. Got a lot of things it's currently doing. It's a good spot for that. Where we put Christ the Redeemer? 108 turns. I feel like this is another one of those things we want to put like way up here somewhere. Yes, we'll put it on up on a mountain. Up high. And eventually we'll get other places that'll help them build it. Down to 64 turns.
12 militarist stars. Somehow, I doubt that you would earn quite as many good neighbor stars.
Huh. They're suspicious
to what
of
do
me.
I owe the pleasure?
They stole the Great Barrier Reef that I had discovered first.
Your land or your life, I'll take either.
Okay. I decided to do the grievance, mostly just for fun. 46 turns now. What about here? God, I'm about to just go to war. Let's keep this interesting into the late game.
May have my ear.
Even if it sinks the entire Let's Play, I think it's worth it just to try. Let's have a few more turns of stability. Oh, the Mexicans have morphed into the Brazilians now, and they are currently in the era. Harrison will have a mutiny. Do I have anything nearby that can help? Let's send the smaller group back.
Sweeten the deal.
Okay. And then you guys at Tikal. 24 turns. Alright. Napada's going to help too. Bring it down to 19 turns. Yeah, you guys go here. Make sure we don't have any type of rebellions. And then chill. These poor guys still rolling with pikemen. We still got plenty of time left in this episode. They feel differently about me, but they haven't accepted the grievance. They haven't given me the money yet, so Mutinies here as well. What the heck? Oh, we get minus stability on all cities? Is that what's happening? Did I build these weapons factories not seeing that, and now we're like wrecking ourselves? Ooh. Okay. Let's go for anything that'll give me stability. I don't see anything. Dang, okay. I feel like this is going to happen in a lot of places. So, yeah, we're going to need help. We need more units up north. I think this is okay. I don't think we're going to need all of our forces down here to take that one city. Considering the amount of forces that we currently have there, I don't see that being a thing. And Flintlock has been researched, and Bastions is done, giving even more fortification. Firearms utilizing a flint striking ignition mechanism supersede earlier designs, offering armies a faster, more reliable method of discharging weapons. And musketeers are what we've got. Okay. They have move or attack. Unit can move or attack during its turn, but not both. I'm wondering if they have... Oh, can we upgrade all of them to musketeers? We indeed can. Everything can just become a musketeer now. Makes sense. You know what? I definitely want one. Very powerful. Yeah, we're going to make this stack super strong. I still like these guys as our frontliners. But the tech discrepancy here is ridiculous. Please go up north and help us to potentially stop this mutiny. We have uranium here. Trying to get the Christ of the Redeemer, man. Plus 40 stability.
A most intriguing offer. I am interested by your proposal.
Representative government. Though they have been a part of your empire for generations, the people of Passeron have their own distinct culture and traditions, a fact that over the years has sparked both celebration and dissonance. Recently, some of the cities more educated have begun speaking out in favor of representative government. Modern times have brought a hunger for new ideas and leadership, and some of the most brazen dissidents even label you a colonist who has purposefully kept their people oppressed. How will you respond? We can get stability by spending 200 with reform, right? We can get study. For money, we can get more science. Or we can ignore. I mean, clearly we need more stability. Let's go ahead and reform. Much as I hate to reward propaganda trying to take down their dictator. Unbelievable. Yeah, I have no idea if that just worked or not. I don't think so. Anyway, guys. I think it's time. I think it's time to go to war. What are you guys doing? What are y'all doing here? They're clearing forest. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done waiting. Look upon me, mighty in despair.
Advancing the artillery.
Okay. We're getting in there. And here we go. They've got... That's manual battle. This is not great for deployment, this area. It's pretty crappy. Let our musketeers in the front. Holy crap! Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. They're gonna hurt my musketeers for sure if they attack them enough. They're just sending them into the meat grinder.
A permanent settlement on another continent.
We've conquered.
Quite the globe-spanning imperialist you've become.
You've achieved the following deed. Conquer Pavo. Okay. And does that mean that I've taken, like, the entire continent? Is that what it's supposed to mean? Because now if I go into here... How can you possibly have anything to say about this? You have nothing. Let us end the turn. And we're of course going to try to take this all from them. We're close to the victory in the war. To force surrender. Yeah.
That's all you needed to say.
I am
The 6 turns war achievement unlocked and no man down achievement unlocked. How are you still in the game? Do you have some territory that I don't know about? But my empire spans the entire continent now. And I am happy. And now we can rest. This place's stability is going to get wrecked very soon. This stability per researchers, which we currently have 0 of 5. Are there any great spots for this? There's some not terrible spots. There might be better things that we can make. Maybe just a garrison here. Get a good harbor. Get some of these districts up and running. Get a hamlet. Is it the best hamlet we have access to? Okay. Start getting some of the science stuff.
I have a proposition for you.
They want open borders?
My
Never.
people.
No one will ever have open borders with me. It's not happening. Love it, though. You are now in, guys. You are in the great empire of the Soviet Union. Alright, you guys are done. Let's just explore all the lands of our empire. Oh, you poor guys. Where are you even going, you know? You guys chill. Make sure we don't get any rebellions in this area. And of course our influence is taking a massive hit because we have 10 out of 7 cities. It's not good. Oh, are these rebels? They're knights. Interesting. Indifferent and young. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. How about I introduce you to some musketeers? Well, I don't know why you guys split up. It's a little weird. Let's do a manual battle here. Yeah, I like my musketeers there. I just want to make sure they're not blocked in their deployment. Like this.
Don't see how we can do that.
Outside my line of sight, huh? I don't get it. What is your line of sight, musketeers?
All right.
What is blocking you?
Courage.
We'll kill the ones on the high ground. The halberdiers, you know, obviously are anti-cav. Let's just end the round, see what they do. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good attack for them. I need to understand why these guys couldn't attack. They have range, do they not? Yeah, 4 range. And they can't move and attack at the same time. Okay, so we've killed the rebels. We didn't really get anything from that. Did we get increased stability, maybe? No. Just looks like more problems. I'm curious to see what Bastions looks like. So that's definitely not the most important of the infrastructures here. You guys, everything looks good. Keep heading north, please. You're almost there. Hopefully in time to save us from problems. There we go. Get you guys chilling. Please get back in your unit. Thank you. Continue to heal. You guys. Who's doing something still? Oh, probably y'all down here. Yeah, where are y'all going? Hopefully not to do anything silly.
The written word was previously available to a small, often wealthy elite. Now, knowledge and propaganda can be distributed to the masses.
Movable typeface research. Advancements in metallurgy and metalworking allow the creation of rapidly replaceable typefaces, revolutionizing printing. Man, I really wish the game wasn't ending in 32 turns. Feels kind of crappy. I've accomplished most of what I wanted to accomplish, but definitely not all of it. I'm guessing the upgrade for this would be something like a tank. Considered still a gunner. We gotta get the Christ the Redeemer statue up, that's for sure. What do we have here? You guys are gonna help? Bring it down to 8 turns. We have another new civic. Revelatory Arts. The invention of movable typeface is a great breakthrough, but has the potential to cause massive disruption to existing powers via the printing press. Ideas, both profound and dangerous, can now be easily decimated. Or disseminated, rather. Artists are probably also decimated. Artists are in the vanguard of this revolution. All you have to do is try to have an opinion on the internet and someone will show up and decimate that opinion. Let us close it. Let's move. The carbine is up next. And yeah, from here, from sea to shining sea, we have armies suppressing the people who want to rebel against us, as it should be. Almost want to mirror these guys and be like, what the hell are y'all doing? Are they still in the game just because they have 2 units left?
Yes, greetings.
They're afraid of
I hope you
me.
don't mind if I stare.
Ooh. I don't like that energy. I don't like the scared energy. You know what? Maybe we should be messing more with this as a means of like, because these all come with stability bonuses. And because of our shipping, we get discounts on them. Let's see, let's go to some of our most disturbed places, let's say. And see if that has had any effect on the stability. Yeah, it's all going up. Greatly. Okay. The cost of money we weren't really doing anything with anyway. All good things must end. The game will end in 30 turns. And I don't know if we're going to win. We're down in fame. If fame's the only thing that matters, then we're losing. That's okay. This is my first time ever playing. If I lose, I lose. I've had a lot of fun with this Let's Play. I'm wondering if one of the ways we might be able to... Oh, damn, look at this. The Man of War. One of the ways we might be able to accrue fame is through, like, last-minute fighting. But I don't see any easy way to get fame. I still don't know what all of the ways to get fame are.
Oh. I have a proposal for you.
Accept.
This is good for us.
You're no longer on my continent. I accept. And yes, it's my continent, so...
Hold your position.
Accept that, and we'll get along just fine. I had wanted to make a settler at some point and send them over to this New World area that we discovered. Ooh, they ended a treaty with us. Okay.
I have a proposition for you. I'm sorry.
Man, you never accept it, huh? Can't possibly want it that bad if you're never gonna accept it. The Celts have entered the classical... Man, you guys are repressed. You're just now entering the classical era. I'm contemporary. They still have to get to industrial. A world language. The world is becoming more connected. Due to your empire's strength and prominence, isolated pockets of the world have started using your language as a sort of unofficial lingua franca. People from every corner of the globe are learning to speak, argue, and curse in your language. Amused, you order your staff to pay close attention to these developments. The strategist in you sees a way to turn this to an advantage. We can educate, send your top scientists to host talks and conferences in other nations, increasing scientific allyship towards your empire, good science. We can entertain for money, prosperous on 10 targets for 10 turns. When done right, a nation's culture can be the ultimate export. Produce movies, music, and fashion for the world's consumption. That's very much America. And preach. There has been no better time to spread the faith. Redouble your missionary efforts to the rest of the world. I don't need faith. I'm going to go for science.
You're at the end of an ideology axis? Well, there's something to be said for unswerving dedication to a cause.
I have a feeling you just made fun of me and it went over my head. Ah, the Ghanaians have fallen right after I finally gave them the trade treaty they wanted. And they are gone. Will it be remembered at the end? What I should do now, if I was being cutthroat in this game and really taking it serious, I would start killing these dudes. Come over here and just start knocking them off. On both sides. Send my mighty armies to go and wage war on 2 different continents. Man, maybe I should. The problem is my empire is not that stable. An obelisk does offer a lot of stability. I notice. There's not even enough turns for all this stuff. I just want to get Christ the Redeemer online. A new wonder can be claimed. Each of these distinguished monuments can be a testament to humankind's power and ingenuity. Got it.
Impressive and dominating, Cristo Redentor removes any confusion about the importance of faith in everyday life.
I mean, sure, let's get a Sydney Opera House.
So tell me, how are you today?
This is a good way for me to get fame. At least it's a way to get fame. But it's where do I put it? I want to put it in a place that will get a real benefit from the stability that actually needs it. How are you guys doing stability-wise? Not great. Not great. You guys are okay. How does it look? Man, where is it? There it is. Hell yeah. That looks very cool. Here. High Mount's doing amazing. Kerma has the Temple of Artemis already. This needs to be placed near the ocean. I feel like we have more epic places to put it, but let's do it here. I like it right there. And then we'll just go around and see how quickly we can construct this. "15 turns. 15 turns. Okay. And we may be even able to do it faster than that if we can get some other stuff. Some other cities involved. We're so close to the end of our campaign. Nationhood. Conscription Center. Customs Agency and Conscripts. Line Infantry. I don't know, man. Because we never even got these guys. There's so much to get, so much to do. And no time to do it in.
Sweeten the deal.
We have a non-aggression pact with these guys. The only reason our stability is climbing, or even stable, is because we're keeping these armies here. Nice, bring it down to 10 turns. I want to build one of these. I think the extra 1 turn here is not worth it. Let's get this. I want to see if that changes the way anything looks. Man, I had so much more I wanted to do. I think if I would play this again, I would not put it on a normal size game. I want to be able to play like indefinitely. And I am curious if we get to the end, if it'll tell me. Oh man, we're making a lot of pollution. Might be worth it to plant some more forests. Encyclopedia is going to be done next.
My people.
We've got 10k influence. I did want to try and merge a city. The tome encompassing the sum of human knowledge is sought by the tyrant and the benevolent alike. Basically, the plot to, damn, what's that Denzel Washington movie? Book of Eli. Yes, nailed it. Lowering the cost of enacting a civic is great. Labor Charter. Drawn up and signed in ink, the charter confirms that no worker will ever be forced to sacrifice their life for the Empire's constructions. Prevents populations from being consumed in order to complete constructions instantly. Oh. And then an academy. Okay. So what does that mean for this? I can no longer use population. I mean, that wasn't really a great thing to do anyway. The amount of population it took to do that was insane. It's like hundreds. What I was looking to do, though, was to see if there was anywhere that could merge. Or if it's just plain too expensive. Yeah, some places it was like 30k, but other places I thought we could do it. Alright, oh well. I just wanted to see how the mechanic worked. We may not get a chance, though. Man, if we get the Statue of Liberty, too. The Zulu have entered the industrial era. It's crazy. We're going to get beat by people who, like, didn't even really make it to the era. I think, if I'm understanding all this correctly anyway. And I think I am. Couple more turns here. Might as well keep this, because it's going to cost me a fortune to get my next wonder anyway. I mean, I have to use all my cities once again. I mean, there's no point in doing that. That doesn't make any sense. Let's get a hamlet. Nowhere really sticks out, huh? Oh, wow. Way over here. Okay.
I have a proposition.
You will never get that treaty. I would rather the game end. A new wonder can be
The
claimed.
curves of this glorious opera house are even more impressive when you consider the fact that the plans were rescued from the trash can.
And let's go look at it. Where do we put it again? Oh, we put it way over here on the coast. That looks great. Within full view of the Temple of Artemis and these Moroi pyramids. Anything else cool around here? Administrative centers. Okay. Now that we've got this last wonder here, where do we put the Empire State Building? That feels like kind of a big deal, right? I feel like it's got to go here in Knossos. Or even Tikal. That's not a bad spot. Let's put it there. There we go. Let's see how fast we can get it done. 25. 19. We're cutting it close. We're not going to get it done in time. We've got other cities that'll be able to help. Like this one. But I still think we're not going to get it done in time. We've got some other cities that we could bring in. Industrial action. Trophy unlocked. Produce at least 500 industry per turn. Okay. Got a trophy. Like here. Start helping with that. Can it? Help there. Any city who's not lending their production to the Empire State Building is messing up. Damn, I think that's all my cities. I have 10 of them, so it's easy to kind of like miss one, I feel. But I think that's all of them. Everyone is helping. Man, and we're not going to be able to push it out any faster than that. We're not going to finish it before the game's over. Sucks. We have a mutiny going on. But we got nationhood research. Deepening of people's bonds by emphasizing their common origins increases feelings of patriotism and enhances physical or political power. And conscripts compulsorily enlisted into the armed services. Conscripts are not the strongest soldiers, but fight with passion. And then customs agencies, conscription centers, and nature reserves. We got nation stars. Don't think that really matters, though. Maybe it just counts towards our fame. I don't know if there's anything really I can do. Perhaps other than, like, I could have gone full military. These last, like, 30 turns, I probably could have just started killing everybody. Declaring war on everyone and just beating the hell out of them. But I see an opportunity to end this series today, so let's just go ahead and round the corner here. I'm not gonna try and squeeze another episode out of this. I think this is fun. And this has been fun.
We will
Never.
all benefit.
You know what? Ask me again next time and I'm just gonna flat out refuse. Oh my god. We're almost there. Just trying to end the turn as fast as I can, guys. High Mount has increased its population. We made it to 5 grand, though. I mean, if we could have had one more turn, we'd have finished in 2nd place. Unless it gives it to me before the turn's over. It gave it to me. 7 Wonders of My World, an achievement unlocked. Awesome.
If you're going to go for economic domination of the world, the Empire State Building will provide the offices to plan and execute it.
We will be remembered as Goodtalk Gaming, illustrious ruler of the Soviets. Hilarious. But that's it, guys. 2nd place on our first ever run. I'm proud of us. I think we did a good job. I had a lot of fun with this Let's Play. I hope y'all enjoyed it too. This has been nothing but a good time. I would recommend picking up this game if you love Civ-type games. Let's go ahead and just... Oh my god, it's going to make me do this. Okay, you know what? Sure. Let's do this. A nature reserve. Put one of those there. Haven't seen one of those before. Get every city a nature reserve. Why not? Go to the next city. You guys like nature, huh? Where's a good spot for a nature reserve? Way out here where no one's using it? Trying to end my video, guys. Unbelievably rude. All I want to do is roll on to the next turn. But the elephants need a place to live, so that's what we're doing. And last but not least, the last home of the elephants. You know what? We'll clear... I never did see where the last bit of ruins were. Are they out here, like in the water or something? I don't know. That's going to remain a mystery until the end of time. There you go. End game.
A nature reserve, like the course of a river, the course of history, never runs straight. But your ability to persevere means that your name will also be etched in the annals of humankind. History will not remember you as a warrior, or banker, or farmer. Your fame was garnered more or less everywhere. Not all empires are able to gain fame by building a wonder, but you did. An awe-inspiring achievement, and a great place for tourists.
I made 7 of them.
If there is another thing you should be remembered for, it is for the green, thriving world you leave to the future. Your fame also derives from your religious role. You persevered as a leader of a faith in these difficult times. One more testament to your perseverance. Part of your legacy was being involved in the longest war in history.
Oh god, that's not good.
Congratulations. Under your guidance, the thrilling tale of humankind has been rewritten in your own words. There may be future adventures and deeds, an even grander scope for this grand story. Regardless, you have left a great mark and answered the question: how far will you push humankind?
I mean, I wanted to build tanks and spaceships and whatever else is in this game. Came in second. These peaceful guys came in first. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, does this now show where I was in all the different eras? Yeah, I wonder if there was maybe a lot more to be gained by sticking around the Neolithic era and the Ancient era a little bit earlier. Weird that there's no music here. We'll skip this. Yeah, I mean, we had a steady, high trajectory. All I really needed to do to win, I think, was just to go ahead and start attacking everyone. We had the longest ideology, the longest war, the best city. Highmount was the best city. And we discovered way more curiosities, probably because we agreed to show maps with everyone, and we also had our ship exploring like that whole game. And we can continue the game. Yeah. Love it. If indeed we want to, we can keep playing. And I might actually keep playing, because as far as I'm concerned, that was a very artificial ending. And if you guys want, I will happily keep playing. Look at all the tech that's still left in this game. Geosynchronous satellites, for God's sakes. Military lasers. What do they do? I don't know. Exosuits. Jesus Christ. Fusion reactors. What are we even doing here? I do want to keep playing, if I'm being honest. And I hope you guys feel the same way. High density habitation? Okay. Irregulars. Anti-aircraft guns. I mean, I don't feel like I'm done. To me, that was such an arbitrary ending that I feel like we can keep going. If you guys want, or we can move on to another game. I'm cool with that too. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. My name is Brett, channel's Goodtalk Gaming, and as always, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.